Hey everyone, this is Darth Angelo 13, aka Angelo, and we're back with DmC Devil May Cry, and I guess Vergil's Downfall 2 as well. But for this one, I'm gonna be showing, like with the all the other games I've done before, I'm gonna show off the all the concept art and all the alter costumes. The reason, I gotta actually, I guess we'll start with the main game first because there's actually concept art in there. But part of the reason why it took me a while to actually, you know, um, do this is because there was one extra costume for Dante that I needed to unlock, and that was only available through Son of Sparta. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and go for the extras. See what we got. Um, can replay the intro sequence. Nice. Yes, the concept art. These are the ones that I haven't really unlocked yet. There's a lot that I haven't unlocked. And you unlock them through the rest of the game, so... This is for the first mission here. Ooh, he looks gnarly. Yeah, that's the hunter right there. And that's also the hunter. AKA that ape-looking demon with the knife. Is the haunted horror place. So there's... doesn't he look like the one from the 2010, trailer? That's was time out, of course. So there's Heaven or Hell. I got this one. Looks neat. Oh, he was supposed to have a large gun, too. Holy crap. Yeah, these are locked, so I can't get them. Whoa, that looks cool. That looks neat, too. Yeah, so the question marks are the ones that I haven't unlocked yet. There's mission 2. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while for this one. Wait. That don't look much different from the other one. What? Computer Son of Sparta. Yeah, they showed them off twice. I don't know why. You could pause and actually take a good look at it. But that looks gorgeous, though. I like that. Any difficulty? This was the area where you got the boost. Ooh, that looks neat. Yeah, with the Arbiter. Seriously, why does this concept art look better than the actual game? I don't understand. It's Limbo City, just, you know, that. There's the church you fought your first tyrant in. Looks nice. There's that place here. Yeah, Limbo City has a lot of good architecture. Oh, those birds? Yeah, I think those are birds. I thought they look like some sort of demon birds or something. Yeah, they're Dante's Dynamo stuff they have to unlock. Which unfortunately I have not unlocked yet. Because I haven't even started Dante's Dynamo in this game. Because half of those you have to unlock. Yeah, see? There's the park where... Wait, no, that's something else. Complete it with a triple S. Oh, the cat's a demon? Well, dang, I never knew that. Apparently, animals are not safe from that, supposedly. Big demons. It can be kind of expected from DmC, I guess. There's the Virility Factory. Process unit 714. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I guess it doesn't really mean anything. All the acid stuff that goes into the thing. Oh yeah, this area here. Something I forgot to point out. Those vats you see in the background, they actually have like humans in there, or some sort of demon, I think. That's feeding the virility and such, which is nasty. Ooh, nasty. Oh yeah, there's that then. That's supposed to be the logo for the Vergil factory thing. And that's supposed to be Succubus right there, believe it or not. It looks cool. That's where you rush in to fight the Succubus. This is before her. The below area where you fought the Succubus. Where's the Succubus herself? Even though that's not really a Succubus, but alright. Ooh, she looks creepy in here. Yeah, there she is, Succubus. I'm pretty sure she had another name called Poison, I think. Our energy shard is torn out. Oof. Ooh, she was supposed to have like a blue fire breath or something. I'm not sure. All her faces looks okay, I guess. Looks creepy. I haven't actually beaten it with an SSS rank. Well on. Ooh, this one's cool. This is all the way to Bob Barbas's tower thing. Is where you fought the Harpies. That's Phineas, aka the Demon Scholar that you meet midway through the game. Phineas again. More of Phineas. I'm still wondering if he has a brother named Ferb. Yeah, that's Bob Barbas. Oh my gosh. He looks pretty Slimeball. That's his demon form right there. That's literally his demon form. You couldn't tell. Oh yeah, there's the SWAT team that was members for Mundus. City of Limbo. That's the symbol. Looks like something from H.P. Lovecraft. With all the tentacles and such. I think this is where you defended Vergil. Oh great, here we go. That's within the Hort headquarters. There's that there. Okay, mission 12. Let me look at this real quick. Oh my god. Why? Mission 12. Wait, what was Mission 12 again? The nightclub? No. Where was this? Oh yeah, this was the, I think this is the Order still. The Order's headquarters. This is probably where they actually tested on live deep. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here. They were vivisecting demon. They were supposed to explore more of this, like vivisecting the demons and such, and doing demonic research, a la Umbrella and Resident Evil. Yeah, so there's the nightclub that you go to when you fight Lilith. More of the nightclub. Looks beautiful. That looks gorgeous, by the way. Yeah, I like this whole area with the nightclub. Yeah, there's the nightclub again. Looks neat, and there's a stripper on the right there, I guess. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, there's Lilith without her wig. More of Lilith. Oh, man. Oh god, that's actually creepy. Yeah, and there's Mundus's demon child with Lilith's lower body dangling from his stomach, which is gross. Yeah, so that's Mundus's spawn. Oh gosh. Jeez. That looks gnarly. Haven't done any of this yet. This is from the trade. Very short mission where you try to save Cat and Vergil Wait, is that a whale? I think that's a whale. A whale. Yeah, I think this is where the, you fight. This is where you go through Mundus's tower. AKA the Silver Stacks Tower. Oh, looks cool. Yeah, that's Mundus's headquarters right there. Oh, there's supposed to be storms and like tornadoes and such in that area. Dear Lord. Showing the sheer scope of Mundus and such. Mundus's power. Oh, that would be cool to see like a whole bunch of other towers like spread about. That would be really cool. Yeah, more of a Silver Stacks Tower. What's up with Democrat and towers and such? Yeah, the Furnace of Souls. AKA the place with all the fire and such. Yeah, see? There's Dante with the elite Stygians and the Butcher in the background, if you see that there. Yeah, all this looks nice. Like the... Ooh, that looks cool. Again, what's with concept art and looking better than the actual game? Yeah, that's the place where you open the to Mundus's lair. The conduits you have to power up. There's a hallway with Dante, I'm assuming that's right there. Yeah, I think that's Dante. And this is Mission 19 where you fight Mundus, where everything's gone to hell. Yeah, that's Mundus right there, powering up to confront Dante in the left there. Ooh, that looks different from the other one. Yeah, Mundus is about to power up there. Mundus again, with Dante charging in. Yeah, Mundus about to unleash, yeah, Mundus again. Yeah, that's Larry Mundus. Yep. Mundus looking like Kingpin. Yeah, look at it and you tell me that's not Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. Oh, he was supposed to look like a mafia boss or something? Dang. Yeah, that's Mundus right there. Mundus. Oh, he was supposed to have a tentacle or something that comes out of him? That would be cool. And he would have a monocle too. Here he looks like Penguin. Good lord, he was supposed to look like Penguin? Never knew that. More Mundus right there. Mundus again. Oh yeah, those three dots on his forehead, that's supposed to be a reference to the original Mundus. Mundus again. Yeah, there's his true form. When you fight him. Oh, that one actually looks way cool with all the horns and such. Hey, there's Vergil. And here with the fedora. That's actually a Homburg, actually, not a fedora. He was supposed to have a cane. Yeah, that's supposed to be his cane sword. Looks nice. Except the fedora, or Homburg, how you want to call it. There's Vergil again, and then transforming into his Devil Trigger, as you saw in the Vergil's Downfall. This eventually got into the game, actually. With him. And I forgot to point this out. So, Vergil's look at the end of the Vergil's Downfall is supposed to be his actual Devil Trigger. Yeah, a closer look with that. Looks nice. That must die. The arena you fight Vergil in the ruined Limbo City. Isn't that the sheer scope of that entire fight? Dang. That's it for missions. Now we got into the enemy design. Stygian. The Stygian. That looks like, hold on, let me see how it's going. That looks like something from Silent Hill. Yeah, look at that and you tell me that doesn't look like something from Silent Hill. Or the Stygian. Oh, those are the weapons that they have. Oh, that's a human spine? Jeez. Stygians look nice, so... more of the Stygian. Oh, they have like really cool designs though. Oh, they're supposed to have sickles. I'm not sure what those are. I think those are Stygians. These are basically your common enemy types. It depends on how many you kill is how much you get them. These look cool though. The Lesser Stygian. Yeah, they look like something from Silent Hill. The Elite Stygian. Ooh, these guys look cooler. The Ravager, aka the Chainsaw guys. These guys I don't really like fighting against. Looks like something from Resident Evil, aka the Hell Knights. Oh, you guys look cool. Yeah, Hell Knights, like a rip-off Doom enemies names. The Pathos. Little flying baby men. Oh, these are what they're supposed to look like. Bothos. Ones that throw the grenades. Stinker reaches into belly to put out a grenade, then throws down towards the ground. Interesting. Ooh, these guys look cool. This one looks actually much more cooler and actually much more demon-like. The Harpy. I hate you so much. Another Harpy. Is that moving? Oh, the rages. These guys are the worst. Oh god, that's creepy. Yeah, those things. I hate these guys so much. Flatter head, bigger eyes, smaller ears, smaller jaw. Pinched, slit like nostrils, head is more narrow. Oh yeah, these things are vicious. Oh man, that's creepy. They're supposed to have like metal such on their arms and body and stuff. That's freaky. Tyrants. Okay, the Fatsos. Yeah, that's supposed to be like a Resident Evil enemy name and a Doom enemy, believe it or not. Not much different from the actual game. Ooh. That looks actually better than the... Oh, they were supposed to be like Centaur-like at one point? Dang. Yeah, they were supposed to be Centaur-like in some of these. Good lord. Oh, that's actually creepy. Yeah, that's so creepy. Yeah, they're so big and fat. And they're huge, too. Oh, they were supposed to have like a minigun on their stomachs, I think. These ones actually look better than the other ones. The actual game. Butchers. Okay, the chainsaw, big chainsaw dudes. Dream Runners. Those ones are fun one. Oh, they were supposed to have like a spider possessing the like an armored body. That's cool. I get it. Dream Runners are so cool. Probably my favorites of the entire game. Look at that. That's supposed to be Drakavok. Witches. Witches. Oh yeah, interesting fact. Drakavok does not appear in the higher difficulty Son of Sparta higher, minus the nightclub. Which means you don't get to fight him at the end of the Summer Stacks Tower mission, which I don't understand why. Oh, the critters. Oh, the spider things that I sometimes shoot. They're not threatening. Creepy, though. Characters. Dante here. Looks cool. That one's kind of close. Oh, yeah, that's actually what he was supposed to look like in the 2010 reveal trailer. I said about the white hair on the back. Yeah, he was supposed to be more thinner actually in the 2010 thing. Yeah, this is Dante's original look in the reboot. This is what he was supposed to look like. More of Dante. Looks neat. Oh, he was supposed to have the white hair and the red coat. I think that's I think that's supposed to be an alternate costume or a devil trigger. I can't tell. Yeah, he was supposed to have the red coat and the white hair to begin with. Him with the black coat. That looks actually cool. Oh man, dogs with tattoos. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this Dante though. I think that's his devil trigger. Weird. Same thing, just without the guns. Oh, I think this is the angel trigger. That looks neat. Yeah, so on the left is the angel trigger, on the right is the devil trigger. Oh, those look cool. I wish we actually got an angel trigger. Dante with the white hair on the back of his head, which I don't really like. Head with the red eyes. Dante again. White hair. White hair Dante. Devil trigger. Looks neat, I guess. Dante with the devil trigger morphing into it. Like with the Vergil one. This one looks cool. Dante again. Dante. Like I said, you could pause and take a good look at it if you want to. This one actually kind of looks cool, actually. This Dante looks cool. Oh my god, this so edgy, and he's supposed to wear glasses. I would prefer this Dante for the reboot over the one we got. I mean, look at that! He looks cool! Cool and edgy. Dante here again. Oh yeah, this was actually made into an alternate costume, which I'll showcase later. But this is Neo Dante. Based on what the concepts are. Neo Dante again. Neo Dante. I think that's him and his angel trigger. Looks cool. Ooh, I haven't got this yet. Dang. Gotta get a lot of kills. 7,000 kills total to get every alternate every concept art for Dante. So we got Cat here. More of Cat. Oh yeah, this is what she was supposed to look like. Originally. She would have had blue hair and such. Oh, she would have looked way better. Look with this. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. In one of the episodes. Cat was supposed to look more provocative and have blue hair. Honestly, this one I would have preferred. Like, this version of Cat. Like, this one right here. I would prefer this Cat over the one we got. Looks neat. She would have looked more closer to, like, say, Trish and Lady, to a certain extent. And in a weird way, she could have looked like, and then there's Ava here. Flashbacks. Yep, there's Sparta. With I'm assuming the Dream Runners right here. God, that's Sparta. Sparta taking Dante to St. Lamia's orphanage, I'm assuming. That's what's showing casing here. Closer look at that. Sparta looks so average, and that's supposed to be Dante right there. Dante's amulet. Or pendant. Dante actually scratching a wound that he sustained from. Looks so edgy. Like, look at that. It's so edgy. Dante with Ava. That's sweet. Dante, resisting arrest if he gets the police or the SWAT team or whatever that is. Dante versus Vergil as kids. Dante beating Vergil and helping him up. As you saw at the final boss. Oh, that's Dante at age 8, killing a rage demon. Holy crap. Dante holding his dead mother. And the angel's weeping or something. Can't tell. And then there's this picture here. With Dante with a bunch of angels. As you see the picture. Backstory. Dante and Vergil. Dante and Vergil as infants. Kind of like that one concept art from DmC 1. With the Umbrella Children. That's Sparta. Imprisoned. Left side Dante. Right side Vergil. The Rebellion and the Yamato. Again, same thing. Mundus holding Ava, and then Sparta imprisoned on the right. Pretty cool. Dante and Vergil. Angel Wing. Demon Wing. That one looks cool. I actually really like this picture. Demon side on the left, Angel on the right, showing the Nephilim sort of thing. And this is the war against heaven and hell, basically. The angels versus the demons that they were portraying in the story. And then there's Sparta and Ava. Right there. Weapons, they got ebony and ivory. Pretty different, but they kind of the same thing. Well, Dante showcasing ebony and ivory. Looks neat. Oh, I need to get that for the Revenant. Oh, the Revenant's the shotgun, aka this game's equivalent of the Coyote A. Rebellion. Need more of that. Oh yeah, I need more of the Kablooey, of course. I think that's the Kablooey right. Oh no, that's. Oh, there was supposed to be a machine pistol. And a proper grenade launcher, huh? I never knew that. Rebellion. Another version of Rebellion. Pretty cool. I think that's Rebellion, most likely. Yeah, that's supposed to be Rebellion. Rebellion looks neat. I like it. Arbiter and such. Miscellaneous. These are the rare concept arts, which I haven't gotten. Which I don't know how to unlock. I'm not sure what this is, actually. More of Limbo City, which is pretty nice. More of Limbo City. There'll be a lot more environments. There's Dante here. More of Limbo City. That's like a trailer park or something. I think that's supposed to be Dante's home or something. What happened at the beginning? Yeah, the chains that holds up. That's actually supposed to be Sparta, by the way. That one area you go through. Such Limbo City with tentacles kind of wrapping around to show Limbo kind of merging with the world. Looks cool. Limbo City. Looks nice. Kind of looks like Los Angeles. If I have to guess so. Ooh. That demon was not shown in the game, but that looks freaky. Wait, that's supposed to be a enemy, I think. Yeah. It's like a bug creature. Oh, yeah, that's what it's called, the ambush. That was supposed to be in the main game. Yeah, it's like a different enemy game that was not in the game proper. Ooh, freaky. Oh, the Onyx. This was the demon that Vergil killed in, yeah, you gotta complete all missions of Dante was Diamond difficulty. That was the Onyx was the demon that Vergil killed in the Chronicles of Vergil comics. The Eye. I haven't unlocked these yet. The giant. I gotta complete have her health for that. Miscellaneous, hell and hell. Yeah, so we got all the concept art there. Pretty cool. Yeah, so the Onyx was the demon that was a training. Okay, so this is Dante's. Yeah, so this is what Dante would look like at the end of the game. Like, he had white hair and such. I thought you get to select your costume, but apparently not. So we go ahead and actually go into a quick mission to showcase the costumes. I know which one to pick. This one's a quick one, so I can actually show you the costumes. So you go here. Yeah, so, for Arbiter, you get the bone, gold, and then the samurai, which I'm not going to showcase because take too much time. But basically you just switch around your weapons and such with how they look. So you got Osiris, which is the bone, gold, and samurai. Revenant, bone, gold, samurai. Pretty standard. So this is Dante's white hair, as you saw, like in the trading mode. It's just basically your void. You get the Vergil, which has the black hair. This is the one that I had to actually get through Son of Sparta, which is the Son of Sparta costume, which is the coatless variant of the default outfit you get from beating. Actually, no. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the one you actually use when you're actually playing as. Yeah, in the first mission before you get the coat. Is what he'll look like. If you're curious to know. And you get the classic Dante here. I'm actually gonna save this one for last. Same with this one. We go with Dark Dante here first. It's gotta show you the alternate costumes for that. And then we'll move on to Vergil next.
You remember this place?
Not my favorite, but it's alright. Skip that. There we go.
Dante, the gateway's ready. Come on.
Yeah, so this is the Dark Dante outfit. It just basically makes it so like he
Dante,
looks like
over here.
One of the concept art. I think Dark Dante and then Neo Dante are like based off of the concept art for our main character here. So I'll just keep doing this mission, just because it's quick. Yeah, gonna be main menu. Yeah, so that's Dark Dante. Human mode. Floodlight again. The only unlockable you have to get is the standard the original, and Son of Sparta. Those are the only 3 unlockables. We go with Neo Dante next. Because this one's actually another concept art one that you probably saw already. I think the ambush was also another demon that was in Chronicles of Vergil, but I couldn't tell for sure. Yeah, look at that. It's cool looking, but it's not my favorite. Just looks a bit off-putting if you ask me. Ow. Unfortunately, I can't taunt.
Dante, the gateway's ready. Come on.
Auto, lady.
Dante, over here.
This one looks kind of alright, I guess. It's nothing special. Like, it's definitely my least favorite one, just because there's just too much going on with the outfit. I would showcase the other Coatless variant, but, I mean, you've already seen it already, so... it would be redundant. Go back to Bloodline again, because that's really simple. Now we're going into the classic Dante, which... Oh yeah, something I have to point out. Everything besides the original and Son of Sparta, they're all white hair. What did he say in the first mission again? Not in a million years? That's old now, isn't it? Not in a million years, he said.
You remember this place?
Alright, so classic Dante. You probably would guess what this one is. This is one of my favorite alternate costumes. Yep, it's the DmC 3 alternate costume. Yeah, and as you know, I love DmC 3, so naturally this is one of my favorites. Not in a million years, he said.
Dante, the gateway's ready. Come on.
Yeah, the model does look a bit weird in this game, but everything else is fine. I love this outfit. Yeah, I love the DmC 3 outfit so much. So it's the standard, this one, and DmC 1 that I often would use in this game, specifically. Raptor News Network, aka Bob Barbas's Stomping Grounds. Alright, main menu time again, and this will be the last time for Dante, because there's one more on costume I gotta show off, which is the DmC 1 outfit. Of course, every Devil May Cry game has to have a DmC 1 costume. I know DmC 2 and DmC 3 did. It's another one of my favorites because I love DmC 1. And I'm gonna go start mission.
You remember this place?
Yep. I remember this place because I've been there like at least 4 times already now by this point. You can never go wrong with DmC 1 outfit. It's the best. There we go. I was going to do that.
Dante, the gateway's ready. Come on.
Yeah. We heard this before.
Dante, over here.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, as you can tell, since I'm a fan of DmC 1, I love the DmC 1 outfit by extension. It's such a good outfit. I love it. As you know me, I love DmC 1, I love DmC 3, so yeah. Really good. I wish DmC 5 had both of those costumes, honestly, for him. So with that, we have all the alternate costumes for Dante, so now we're going to move on to Vergil. How much have I got left? Alright, so I gotta make this quick. Vergil only has one alternate costume. I think there's actually some concept art in this one, I think. Maybe. Hold on. There's not. Alright, so I gotta figure out... Let me turn this off real quick. Because I was doing hardcore mode with him. What's a quick mission I gotta do? I can do the boss fight with Hollow Vergil, since that's actually a quick mission to do. Okay, so you got the standard, which is basically him, what he looks like at the end of the game. Weak Vergil, which is him with his hair down, which is what he plays most of the game, so we're not gonna do any of those, but go with the classic Vergil, which is his DmC 3 variant. Oh yeah, before we start on this one, I gotta make note of something. Throughout the entire Let's Play, I didn't actually mention this before, but Sparta is alive in the reboot. And not once did Dante and Vergil ever attempt to find him and rescue him. Which is not really good story-wise, I don't think. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they go after his father? I don't understand it. Yeah. I'll also make this something else, too. Out of all the characters they've done dirty, I gave Vergil crap, but Vergil crap, but none of it compares to how they did Sparta dirty in this reboot. They made him such a chump. Yeah, I usually would run this Vergil because it's basically the only good one. Sometimes this one, but the model looks a bit weird. Let's just say that. Also, there's another hold on, give me a moment. Excuse me, I was sorry, I was taking a drink. Because I'm parched. Anyways, I'll mention it afterwards, but I'll showcase the costume in this boss fight here, since it doesn't really take long, hopefully. Skip the cutscene because we already seen it. Yeah, look at him. let's do this. Yeah, this costume doesn't look that bad, now that I look at it, but this model looks weird. And each of the hollows in Vergil's downfall represent Vergil's negative traits. Like Hollow Vergil represents all of Vergil's self-doubt and all of his darkness. Hollow Dante represents his resentment and jealousy and against his brother. And then Hollow Cat is supposed to resemble betrayal. Ouch. Ooh. Yeah, this outfit of Vergil is supposed to represent his DmC 3 counterpart, aka his original look. And as you can clearly tell, I maxed out Dante and Vergil in this game. Yeah, the form that Vergil took in the at the end of the DLC was his actual Devil Trigger, and that's the form he took briefly when he fought the Onyx and the ambush, I'm assuming. Gotcha, buddy. That's triple S right there. Yippee. But yeah, that's all the bonus content that's off to offer. So another thing I have to point out is that in Vergil's downfall specifically, there was supposed to be a cut line. There were some cut lines from Vergil that shows that he has a fatalistic mindset, believing that everyone's destined to follow a certain path. Which would have been really interesting, honestly, if they went for a sequel. Which, of course, they were going to make a sequel, but unfortunately got cut, and because Ninja Theory, the developers that made the DmC reboot, unfortunately got bought out by Microsoft. So any chances of a sequel happening is pretty much down the drain, essentially. But yeah, but yeah, sorry if I pointed. Oh yeah, to unlock all the other costumes, basically, if you want to get Vergil's like all the other costumes are unlocked at the start, except for the coatless Dante outfit from, aka the Son of Sparta, which is unlocked by, as you may guess, Son of Sparta mode, which is why this bonus episode took forever, because I was busy trying to unlock that and unlock all the moves for both characters and get all their health upgrades and such. And then the ones you get from the at the end of the game and at the end of the games specifically, aka the standard original and standard and weak Vergils. Those are unlocked after you beat the game for the first time. So that means no Dante with the that stupid little white hair on his back, on the back of his head, and no Fedora / Homburg Vergil. No, I'm not going to actually stand by for that. Because screw that hat on Vergil entirely. Just don't. What was that else I was gonna say? Shoot. What was I supposed to say? But yeah, Vergil's overall character. No, I already explained it in the Vergil's downfall. I think this game overall, if I had to rate it, I'd say I call me crazy, but I would rank it above DmC 4, in my opinion. Because the game wasn't rushed like DmC 4 was. That's my only takeaway from DmC 4. DmC 4 is a good game, just rushed, like, and you can see it in the gameplay. Whereas in DmC Devil May Cry, it wasn't as rushed because there was some time to develop, even though like it was revealed back in 2010. I'm pretty sure. So I guess like, it was in development back in 2009, if I had to guess at the earliest. But it probably was in development during 2010, back when it was revealed. And it took some more time to develop because people hated Dante's look, and they backlashed, so they made it more original made it more closer to the original games. But overall, I think DmC Devil May Cry was also pretty good. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to point out. I did mention about the Mundus transition. It stops at Mundus at the human difficulty setting. That's only in the original release. Vergil is the final boss in human mode as well, which is fixed by the Definitive Edition. Meaning that Vergil is the final boss in every difficulty. In the original release, it was Mundus that was stopped at in human difficulty. And then... what else? And the Vergil final boss itself, there was actually supposed to be... So, originally, before the Definitive Edition fixed it, you can't damage Vergil in you can't damage Vergil at all with the when he has like a quarter health left, like a sliver of health left. Meaning you have to go into Devil Trigger in order to actually beat him. Because attempting to actually hit him without Devil Trigger otherwise, his doppelganger will immediately teleport and block your attacks. Which is no bueno. But thankfully the Definitive Edition actually fixed that too. There's a lot of things that the Definitive Edition actually did well, which improved the game by quite a bit. In my opinion. I would say DmC Devil May Cry, if I were to pick... So here's my judge on both versions. So the original release for DmC, the DmC reboot, I would say I rank it below DmC 4, but the Definitive Edition, I would rank it above it. Because it did a lot of things right and fixed a lot of issues, namely the color-coded enemies. That was the biggest fix that they did. Because thank God, it would have been a lot worse if they kept the whole bouncing you bounce the weapons off of the color-coded enemies. But yeah, overall the DmC reboot, Definitive Edition specifically, is above DmC 4. So that means 5. So here's my rankings for each of the Devil May Cry games. It's actually 1. Not 1. At first place is DmC 3. Everyone knows that. Second place is DmC 1. I really like that game. Third place is DmC 5. I like it. But it's just 3 and 1 had a lot more going with it. Just something about them I really like. I always go back to DmC 1 every once in a while. Same thing with DmC 3. DmC 3 will always have a special place in my heart, no matter what. No matter what. And then the DmC reboot, I had initially thought I still have some gripes with the game, do not get me wrong. But I do like the game. It's fun. The story and the characters were a bit they're just handled poorly. But I don't think the DmC reboot was a bad game. If it wasn't Devil May Cry, it would have been received better. And then DmC 4, I had issues with it because it was rushed. It was not a bad game by any stretch of the means, but it was just there were some design elements that I didn't like that kind of weighed it down for me. And of course, DmC 2 is DmC 2. I mean, what can you expect? But yeah, that's hope all the extra content is interest y'all, especially the alternate costumes and the concept art. What else? Shoot. I think for future LPs with the Devil May Cry series, I think I could go for the Bloody Palace mode because before May 12th, because May 12th is when the Netflix DmC series gets its second season. By the time I'm recording this, and it will be glorious. I'm gonna be sitting down watching season 2 non-stop. Let me see this. Oh my god. No. Why, Luna? Why? So anyway, sorry, my Hellhound waifu's kind of, or wife is kind of distracting me. Sorry. But anyways, oh my god. Why? I'm running out of time here. My god. Why? Why? I'm running out of time here. Oh, sorry about that. Again, it's Luna. Everyone knows I love Luna. But yeah, this, anyways, I gotta wrap things up here. Don't worry, this won't be the end of Devil May Cry as a whole. I'll do more, later on in the future, but I can't wait for Season 2 for Netflix's Devil May Cry, on May 12th this year. I am so excited for it. I can't wait to see my boy Vergil in action. And see how well they do him. How well they handle his character in that series, because it's a different continuity, just like the reboot game is. But yeah, this is officially the end of the DmC reboot. Sorry if I couldn't get all the show you all the concept art because it's locked and I haven't unlocked it yet. But I hope the ones I showed you and the alternate costumes I showed you interest y'all. Definitely more DmC later on in the future. Don't know when, but it will be there eventually. But I hope y'all enjoy, and and if there's anything else I missed out on, anything DmC related, I will make note of that once I do any future DmC Let's Plays and all that such. I definitely will do more in the future. Again, sorry if I'm repeating myself, because I tend to have that habit. But yeah, anything I missed out, I'll mention later. Hope the concept art and the costumes are interest y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.